Regina Long with Not So Perfect Parenting. How y'all doing? How everybody doing? Come on in. Come on in. It's a little late and it's all good because I'm going live every night. And yes, if you see it on my face, see this face? I'm tired. I'm tired. But I'm here. I'm on live. So get on. Let's talk. Today's I won't say lesson, but today's topic is the table of unity, and we're gonna talk about it. So come on in here, everybody, reel it in. Come on to the live. I have a story for you all, and I keep trying to do stories. I had another story that I was gonna read to y'all, but I ain't ready for that yet. It was another teacher talking about the kids and the little kids, I guess, and how they are not prepared for school. Parents, we got to prepare the kids for school. The teachers only have them for what? 6, 7 hours. It's not their job to make sure that they know how to do everything. The parents, we got to reel it in. Some lady was saying that one of her first grade students, I believe, came in with her hair all matted. And I get it, if the family don't have resources and things like that, but and I appreciate that teacher. I think she said she was a pair, but either way, she a teacher. That teacher took the time and she's been trying to comb the students' hair. And I know some of the schools, a school that my job and I went to, and there's a lady in our town that donates shoes. It's called Shoes for the Shoeless, and I forgot her name, but I'm gonna talk about her one day. And she donates new shoes to different students around our cities. And the school we went to said they have a washer and dryer. And they also keep extra clothes on hand for kids. They also keep extra shoes. That didn't used to be a thing back when I was in school. When you was in school, did they keep extra clothes and stuff like that? See, they didn't keep extra clothes like that for us. Hey, how are you? Hello. I apologize. I cannot pronounce either one of your names, but thank you. Thank you for being on. I appreciate it. So anyway, going back, yeah, just parents encourage your kids. If you don't have enough resources and everything, reach out to your community. Your kids should not be going to school with their hair undone and no they don't have a shower and things like that. Let's bring the community in. There's pantries, all kind of stuff. But I do shout out to teachers. If I got a teacher on here, there's a few of y'all on here. Thank you for watching. If I got teachers on here, shout out to y'all for keeping extra clothes and washcloths and things like that. Thank y'all so much, because these kids, they shouldn't have to go to school unprepared. And some parents honestly just don't have it, but some parents do have it. Some parents got it. So I want y'all to do better. But that's going to be a story for another time. There is a topic that I wanted to talk about, the table of unity. And so tonight, what I did was, and this is rare, because my husband now is he cooked. We can have a stick of butter and a piece of cheese and an egg, and somehow he makes this gourmet meal for us. I don't know how he does it. Like, he's MacGyver in the kitchen. But tonight, I went ahead and I cooked, even though I do cook. I'm just getting old. So I'm from Ohio, but I'm getting old, so I don't always cook. But tonight I did cook, and I broke bread with my family. We actually sat in the living room all together. Yes, we sat in the living room. But I want to tell you guys, if you have a kitchen table, or if you have an area where you sit with your family, sit down. And it's not where I'm at. It's 9:24, so everybody should have probably had dinner. Everybody's getting their showers and all that. But tomorrow, if you didn't get a chance to eat dinner with your family, sit down, cook the meal, or order the meal, or whatever you do. Sit down and have a meal with your family. No phones, no arguments. Just sit and talk and see where it goes. See where it goes. Talk to the kids, and Don't ask any hard questions. Just, hey, how was your day? Maybe open-ended questions where it's not just yes or no. Sit down with your family. Not everybody sits down with their family every single day. When my kids was growing up, we did try to sit around the table sometimes, but sometimes we didn't, especially when they got older. And you do miss those times when they get older and everybody's not in the house and you don't see people. So the table of unity, it brings community, fellowship, and breaking of bread. It also brings communication. You learn a lot with people eating and feeding their face. you know, so please sit down, have a great meal with your family, talk to them, encourage them, love on them, and try to do it more than once a week. Because I think families don't sit down. Anybody on here, do you sit down at the table with your family? Hey, Leanne, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Anybody on here had dinner with their family today, actually sat at a table, no electronics or anything like that? Okay, well, that's fine. So I wanted to talk about, I was going to tell y'all a story, but I'm going to save that story for tomorrow because it's crazy. People, it's insane. Oh, good. I'm glad you were able to do that. So I remember a time when, and this wasn't technically with my family, I had took my daughter with me and we went to the Bahamas, and these people were so nice to us. And I can't remember which hotel we stayed in, but we stayed there for almost 2 weeks. And we were on a cruise ship. They brought us there. We stayed on the land, and then they took us back or whatever. And these people invited us to a fish fry, and it was amazing. We do just about every night. We were brought up. Okay, so Anna said we do just about every night. We were brought up that way, and we all have brought our kids. That is so amazing. So Anna was brought up sitting at the dinner table, and they're bringing their kids. She's bringing her kids up that way. Everybody's always have to come home by dinner time. I love that. Keep going with that. My dad would do that sometimes. We had to be home by a certain time. We would eat dinner together, and then as time just started going on, we stopped eating dinner at the table with each other. And you know what? You lose so much connection with that, because there were times, like, my dad wasn't a big talker, and we weren't big talkers like to my dad, but we did have like certain things we were able to just kind of connect when we sat at the table with each other. But over time, we stopped. And the same thing with my kids. When they got bigger, we stopped sitting at the table, so you lose that connection. We were 11 kids, 8 girls. Woo! You had 11. It was 11 kids, 8 girls, and 3 boys, and we were always home. Good. You have excellent parents, and you are excellent. Good for you. That's amazing. I wish I would have stayed with that, but you know what? My kids are grown, but I can bring some of that back, and you know what? I can do that with my grandkids, because when they come over here, we don't technically sit at the table, but I can start implementing that. Thank you for sharing that. I think that's a beautiful thing. That is wonderful. So going back real quick, because I'm not going to be on here long, but I remember this community. They invited us to a fish fry. We didn't know anybody there. The taxi guy came and picked us up because he was going to, and he was like, come to the fish fry. They were so nice. It was so much community. Some people knew each other, some people didn't, and we just had a ball. They were breaking bread. I think the fish is called conch or conch or something like that. That was the first time I had it, and those people shared with me. They talked about their life. They talked about their kids, and their kids were there, and just, it was amazing. And I always will remember that when I think about community, and I think about unity, and I think about us sitting around the table eating together. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. She said I look young. I appreciate that. I'm just going to leave it there. But I wanted to get on here and encourage you all to sit at the table with your family. If you can't do it every night, at least once or twice a night, I'm going to try to get back in that. As I'm encouraging y'all and telling y'all to do stuff, I am trying to do it myself so that I can be a better person. I want everybody to be better people, and I appreciate you all getting on. It's a little longer than I expected, but thank you all. I appreciate you. All right, it's Regina Long with Not So Perfect Parenting.